Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Major Mech, and this is of course Terraria. Last time we left off, not doing a whole lot. This time, we're going to bring the fight to the mechanical bosses. Previously, we've been rocked by some of them. This time, we're taking the fight to them. Um, so I kept trying to wait around, try and gather the compass and all that stuff, and tried to wait for a blizzard for the Borean Strider. None of those things seem to work out for me. So we're going to just jump straight into maybe fighting the Destroyer, if we're able to. But I also did collect from our auto chests enough cryonic so that we can create a cryonic or daedalus armor set. And we're going to do that. We're going to create the magic daedalus armor set. So we're going to create a magic hood, a magic chest piece, or a chest piece, and the legs. So now I looked up to make sure that the Daedalus armor was actually better or as comparable to titanium, and it is. The Daedalus armor set's bonus is pretty good if it goes off. So it's not a guarantee, but you have a 10% chance to absorb physical attacks and projectiles when hit. If you absorb an attack, you're healed for half of the attack's damage. So that's the major thing. It also gives us a little bit extra damage on top of what I stated previously. I think it's better. I'm not 100% on that, but I think it is. Let's just throw our titanium gear into our chest here. I did also change up our crafting station. I added a table and a chair just so we can get those. I took all of the ores that I had in this chest and put them in the area, the crafting storage that we've got, but regardless, I need to get on top of fighting this boss because it is nighttime right now, I'm pretty sure. Let's use that, I'll use that. We'll buff up. Let's go fight this worm. So nighttime, of course, begins at 7:30. I wanted to make sure that it was time for us to start this. And let's see, I think we can get one more spider. Yes. Let's fight. Bring it. Oh, Destroyer. Boy, he's a big old boy, isn't he? I think the Destroyer really does give us the best chance of succeeding here. If any. Oh man. That frame rate slow down. Too many of those little robots here. We're gonna try out our Shade Crystal Barrage. Ooh. Gravity changed. I forgot about that. The Daedalus armor set does allow us to change gravity. So that is kind of useful. Oh man, we just have too many of these little orbs. We're gonna change gravity here. I'm sorry if this fight is horrible to watch, but I'm not used to using this Daedalus armor set, and I'm kind of having to fight this guy here. We need to put our clouds back down. Let our spiders do some work here. I think our Zappinator is actually probably better than any of the other weapons we've got. Thankfully, the Destroyer's little minions here do drop mana and health pickups, so we're kind of good there. We just have to actually do enough damage to be able to kill him. I think we're going to have a problem with. Hard to truly say, though. Oh, wow. That railgun. Railgun is wrecking him. We're not taking as much damage as I thought we were going to. I don't know if that has to do with our set or what. But regardless, we just gotta burn him down. Make sure that we don't get overwhelmed by the probes. I think a couple of our NPCs have died, and I'm not super worried about that. They're not really that critical. At least not at this moment. They'll come back at some point. The little probes again. Frickin' probes. The Destroyer's defeated. Killed him with frickin' extra damage there. Or, killed him with our rain damage, and I think our minions did a lot of damage to him as well. Cool. It's got magnum rounds, explosive shotgun shells. Let's see, what else do we get? Grenade shells. There's our readout for the destroyer. There's a readout for the mechanical bosses. I don't know why I stopped talking there. I should have just let you guys pause it if you wanted to read that. There's the note. Note 6. Okay, let's open our treasure bag. What did we get? A bunch of strange plating. A mechanical wagon piece. Let's see, souls and mites. Weapon proficiency level up, nice. Those weapon proficiency level ups I did notice were from Calamity, so they do boost our damage, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So as we continue to use stuff, we'll get more damage, which is kind of nice. Let's see, what else? Did get our hallowed bars. I don't think that'll be enough hallowed bars to give us what we need for an armor set, but it might be a good start. Besides, it's one mechanical boss down. When one mechanical boss dies, we make a massive headway. Let's run inside. We'll dump a lot of the stuff out of our inventory here. So now that the destroyer is down, we have Skeletron Prime and the twins, of course, to fight. Well, let's see. So let's dump all of our extra stuff that we don't need. Shadow Diamond, grenade shells, magnum rounds. We'll dump the greater healing potions for the time being, but we will come back to those because we will make an infinite one when we have enough, which is going to take a while from the looks of it. Dump those in that. Okay, so got life-powered energy cells. I don't think those are super useful for us. I don't think there's anything that we can really get out of the healer stuff. Could make healer armor. Yeah, but nothing that's like massively useful, so I'm just going to dump it into our storage. Strange plating, what can we make? Could make Bass Booster. Oh man, I love that thing. It's effectively the dubstep gun from Saints Row, and it's pretty good. Midnight Bass Booster, let's see. Unleashes symphonic is bard stuff. I don't really want bard stuff. Let's see. Twin's Ire. I could make the Twin's Ire if I had Souls of Sight. That's a shame. I also need a hollowed staff to be able to make it too. What else can we make? Eye of the Destroyer, Prime's Fury, lots of different things. But not yet. The only thing that I'd be kind of interested in would be the Bass Booster. Yeah, I don't think anything else would be massively useful to us. At least not yet. Wagon piece we will put in storage for the time being. Hallowed bars. So what can we make? Could just make a straight up sword. Oh, there's so many different things we could make with hallowed bars. Could make mechanical wings at some point. That's kind of cool. Terrarium cores definitely aren't there yet. What are these? Music players, equipable, symphonic stuff. More bard stuff. I don't want to deal with any bard stuff. What else? Could make the lightning hawk. Nope. Doesn't look super useful. Could try and make a Rod of Discord if we eventually got enough stuff for that. Looks like the hallowed armor might be just the next logical step up. I was kind of hoping we'd have something more interesting. Optic staff. Let's see. Well, Excalibur will give us the option to make True Excalibur and... What did I just... Oh, I just ate a pie. And the Ark of the Ancients later on. Can Can we make a magic weapon though? By chance. Sharknado staff. I don't think we have the stuff we need for that. It's ranged. Ranged. Gleaming magnolia. We need the mana rose. Do we have a mana rose? How do you make a mana rose? You need nature's gift, a jungle rose, and some moon glow. I don't have any of that. Hum-da-dum-dum-dum. What else could we potentially make? Sandstorm's core. Interesting. Let's see. Healer stuff, healer stuff. Let's move this up here. Well, here. That should give us a better readout so you can actually kind of see the stuff that I'm looking at here. Hollowed staff. We can just make a hollowed staff. I think that might be the best choice. I don't see anything else that would be a big ol' upgrade to us yet. Man, I really do like the Bass Booster. It is a very nice weapon because of how fast it fires, how little mana it requires, how much damage it does. But our Lasinator is actually better. Let's see, is there anything else? Summons a barrage of enchanted swords. That's too slow. Okay. I think until we actually defeat some more bosses and have the chance to get a summon item, I think we'll have to wait on that. Let's throw those in there. Let's take a look. What can we make with the souls? So we can make lots of different things with the souls. We can upgrade our boots right away, which will probably be one of the major things that we do. We could make a Mega Shark. Could eventually create a Drax. Lots of different weapons. None of them massively useful without the other souls, though. Alright, so I guess we're going to have to focus on trying to get the other souls. Which means that we're going to have to gather more Souls of Light. Sadly. Until we can gather up what we need. Might be worthwhile for us to fight the Destroyer again as well. Just so we don't have to... Or just so we can kind of deal with that problem. Soul Lights, Mechanical Eye, okay. Alright. Well, at least that was one mechanical boss down. We'll probably kill him maybe again, just so we can get the resources we need. Oh, let's open these up. Look at all the different things we just got. Did we already have one of those? I don't feel like we did. We'll put at least one of those in there. All the potions, all the consumables. Sure, we'll throw that in there. Aglets. I'll open up these herb bags. Collect all the herbs in the world. Okay, spear, sure. Okay, we'll sell these two things. Let's see. So our major problems I'm noticing is that our damage is really not high enough to fight some of these bosses. We're really just... It's taken us a while to kill them. So we might be focusing towards buffing up our damage here soon enough. But we'll see how that goes. Let's see if we can't, first of all, buy some potions from the brewer. Let's see, so Heart Reach might be useful to us. We could also focus on Rage Potions, which give us critical. Ignites nearby enemies, that might be useful. Life Force Potion might also be useful. So the Rage Potion and the Life Force Potion might be their major choices for things we need to get next. Alright, let's get the Rage Potion. And we'll see how many of those we need. How many do we need? We need 30 of those. I think we have enough gold for that. 30. Okay. Do we have enough gold for Life Force Potion too? I don't think we do. Nope, we do not. Well, we got the Rage Potion, which is something. Desert Acolyte came back. Let's take our Life Force Potion. We'll throw... Actually, we'll throw it into a chest up here. We'll start working towards those soon enough. Omega Drive. And we also need to actually craft it. Okay, so now we got a Hulk Potion. So that gives us a constant 10% extra chance to crit, which hopefully boosts our damage up by a good amount. That does mark off the Destroyer. So the other things we can fight, Brimstone Elemental, Cosmix, Cryogen, and the Borean Strider. I honestly think we would have a good chance against Cryogen if it didn't enrage like it did last time. So we'll gather up some more souls. Let's gather up some souls of light. And that'll be our main focus. If we take the fight to Cryogen one more time, and we have problems, I think that'll be kind of our last attempt for a little bit until we can get some better armor, and we might just try to fight Cosmix instead. I don't know what summons him. I know that you do need a summoning item and you need to be in the underworld for that, but I don't remember what his summoning item is. I'll have to look that up next time. Well, let's just head over to the Hollow, though. I don't think we... So we didn't die during that entire fight, of course, because boss didn't reset, so we did pretty good. The Daedalus set with its ability to reverse gravity is kind of strange at times, though. It's definitely very helpful for these first few boss fights, though. Just the ability to dodge so many different attacks is quite nice. Oh, the Architect has arrived. The Architect has arrived. I think he's somebody who can sell us, like, materials, which will be good. Oh, I did also forget to mention that I did upgrade our tools, our hammer and the axe. So our axe is an adamantite axe, and our hammer is now an abyssal hammer, which is just the same type of thing that you would get from the cryonic bars. Just because we had so many of them, I figured why not. Couldn't hurt. Plus it gives us the ability to gather resources much quicker now. We were having a lot of slowdown as well with that fight with the Destroyer with all the enemies. I don't know if that's going to impact us in the future. My computer is relatively good. I'm not honestly sure why we were having issues, but sometimes that just happens. I did remember that we needed to gather up unicorn horns at some point. If we're able to. What? I got silenced, huh? Pixies silence you. That's quite annoying. Let's see, I needed like 25 pixie dust, if I remember correctly, and some unicorn horns, because I wanted to create the Lady's Light, because that is relatively better than our spider staff at this moment. It also wouldn't hurt to just have some more unicorn horns for some other stuff we could craft, such as calamity stuff like the crystal blade, fairy wings, rainbow rod. I don't know if you need it for the rainbow rod or anything else, but anytime we can gather up some more materials, that would be good. Okay, so we have one of them. We need to gather up one more. I think the Lady's Light is actually quite a good weapon, if I remember correctly, because it summons like little pink balls, similar to pixies, that do ranged attacks, if I remember correctly. You have to forgive me if I'm misquoting that, but that's what I remember it doing. So we just need one more unicorn horn and enough souls and some other things to be able to craft it. What else do we need? Crystal shards and some souls. Okay, nothing too bad though. Magic weapon proficiency level up. Good stuff. Oh, there's a unicorn. Doesn't hurt to kill some unicorns either, because they might give us a unicorn mount. I forgot we also had a basilisk mount. He's getting stuck in this area here though. What is this? Mana berries. So many new things. Okay, so now we started killing mechanical bosses. If we can kill the other two, the twins and Skeletron Prime. Skeleton Prime will probably be our next priority. The Destroyer's silly easy if you can get above him, and thanks to our Daedalus and our ability to swap gravity, we didn't really have any problems with that. Skeleton Prime, on the other hand, is a little bit more difficult, and then the twins are, in my opinion, the hardest of all. So we'll have to really put on our game face at that point if we're going to go tackle them. Man, there was a unicorn over here, but it disappeared. That really kind of annoys me. Here's another pixie, a couple pixies. So we definitely have the pixie dust we need. I just need that other unicorn horn. Maybe we already have one in our chest, or our storage. I don't know. I guess I could save it for another time, gathering up that material. Would prefer to gather up some souls instead, so we can prepare to fight Skeletron Prime. Gather that. Okay. Lots of pumpkins at this point, which is good, because we needed them. Pumpkins, of course, become pumpkin pies, and it was thanks in parts to our bacon and pumpkin pies that we were able to fight a lot of the bosses that we're able to. That minor upgrade to all stats from a food buff is not to be underestimated in any way. It's a lot better than you'd think it is. Especially because one of the stats it does improve is, I believe, defense. So that goes a long way in helping you out. Gather up a crystal shard. Any other crystal shards we can get our hands on easily. Start killing just a whole bunch of things. Alright. Gather up some souls. And let's see. Don't need those bronze alloy fragments really anymore. It's nice that these, at least most of these, like, basic marble enemies drop souls, because they're much easier to kill than a lot of the other enemies. I'm not sure why that Medusa doesn't drop a soul, honestly. It's tough enough that it probably should. Maybe we're just not in the right area? Yeah, I think we're kind of heading out of the correct area that we should be in. Marrow. Huh. It's an interesting bow. Not massively useful to us, at least compared to the railgun, anyway. Oh, mimic. That's a mimic. Puff up and heal up. We're gonna use all of our stuff. I don't mess around with mimics. I treat mimics as if they were bosses just because they're tough little buggers. Oh, you dropped a Titan glove. I think we already had a Titan glove from one of them before, though. I don't think that's massively useful to us. Mechanical glove, fire gauntlets, elemental gauntlet. Not bad. Let's get back over here into the hollow, though. I think we cut a path somewhere over here. Yes, we did. Oh. Cut it here. When we head back to the house this time around, I think we'll call that apart, just because we spent enough time down here trying to gather souls. And also up top. Oh, frickin' spiders. Get out of my face, spiders. Got no time for you guys. Oh no. Just trapped there for a second. I hate fighting these spiders in these spider biomes. It's such a pain in the butt. There we go. Dealt with, though. Go through. There's some crystals around, but not a whole lot in the way of enemies. We gathered up a couple souls, but we definitely need more. It seems so these souls of light are just giving us problems. They're just not giving us enough in any way. feel like my crit isn't actually all that great for this moment. Maybe I should start transferring my armor over to warding to menacing, so we can get more damage. That might help us out greatly when we're fighting some of the mechanical bosses, especially. The twins in particular. Let's gather up that soul in case we die for unknown reason. Yeah, with this armor, the Daedalus armor, I think we just survive a lot better than we used to. It's not perfect, of course, but it's definitely helping. Alright, I think we have enough stuff on us, and I don't really want to gather up too much junk. Absolute junk, so I'm going to head back. We'll have to keep making trips down here to gather up more souls as we fight more bosses in the event that we need them. But that'll be something we deal with at another time. Gladiator stuff, we'll throw that in there. I like the look of it, the gladiator set. Pharaoh's Breath, do we have any unicorn horns? Nope. Doesn't look like we do. We'll have one in there now, so I guess we'll have to wait until next time to actually get the good stuff. Climbing claws. Living looms, might as well throw them in there. We got so much storage space now that let's throw everything in there if we want to. Throw that in there and that in there. Okay. So we also got a little bit more gold, thankfully, from that little excursion, so we're kind of up there again. We'll probably tackle Skeleton Prime next time if we're able to. If not, we'll probably see if we can't fight Cosnix or Cryogen again. But until then, goodbye.